9 lives lost. A family swept away before the world's eyes. Warnings were issued. Restrictions were in place. But nothing was enforced. What happened in Swat wasn't just a natural disaster, it was a failure of responsibility. And in the middle of it all, a mother's final call to her father, moments before the river took her too. On June 28, 2025, a family from Punjab, 18 members in total, traveled to the Swat Valley for a short vacation. Like many others visiting the region, they were drawn to the natural beauty, the cooler weather, and the scenic views of the Swat River. They arrived at Bahrain, a popular tourist spot known for its riverfront views and rocky streams. There, they settled near the river, some on dry rocks in the middle of the stream, others nearby on the banks. They had come for a picnic, and everything seemed normal. But upstream, heavy rains had caused the river to swell. Days earlier, local authorities had issued a Section 144 order, a legal directive banning swimming, bathing, or even approaching the river, due to the threat of flash floods. Despite that, the area remained open. Enforcement was weak. No one stopped tourists from accessing dangerous parts of the river. That morning, the river looked calm. There were no obvious signs of danger. But around midday, the situation changed rapidly. A sudden flash flood hit the area. A surge of water, fast and violent, rushed downstream. The family was stranded. They had no time to escape. Videos captured by nearby tourists show the family waving, shouting, calling for help as the water rose around them. Among the most heartbreaking moments was a phone call. A woman from the family called her father. She told him her 2 children had been swept away. And then, with trembling words, she said she was about to be taken too. Moments later, she disappeared into the water. 9 members of the family died that day. Children, women, men, all gone in a matter of minutes. The footage of the incident quickly spread on social media. It caused public outrage. Many questioned how such a tragedy could happen in a place where authorities had already acknowledged the danger. Why was the Section 144 order not properly enforced? Why were tourists allowed near the river despite warnings? In response, the provincial government suspended several officials. Investigations were launched. The Peshawar High Court demanded answers. But for the grieving family, no action can undo what happened. The Swat River returned to calm shortly after the flood. But the memory of that day, the voices calling for help, the helplessness of the bystanders, the silence that followed, remains fresh. This was not just a natural disaster. It was also a failure of enforcement, a lack of preparedness, and a tragedy that could have been avoided. Let their loss remind us all that warnings must be taken seriously, and responsibility must be enforced, before it's too late.